Thank you again, Kim, for making a good meal.
God, what was that?
That was horrible.
Like the meal.
Oh my God!
Good job, Kim. We're glad you can cook.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh,
I'm DJ.
and this is
Adam.
Adam.
Still Adam.
He's not Bruce Campbell this week. He doesn't have his cool Bruce Campbell shirt.
Hey,
DJ stole it and ripped it.
why'd you rip it?
Fat guy in a little coat.
We owe Chris Farley money now.
Yep.
No one owes Chris
R.I.P.
Farley money.
Ouch, too soon.
Yeah.
He's been dead for over 20 years.
Miss Chris
That's a
Farley
fat
already.
guy icon.
Oh great! How was you guys this week?
A week. 7 days.
I went back to work.
I didn't exist this week.
Huh?
Wasn't me. Some other person that wasn't there.
Who wasn't here?
I don't know. It was in my hive mind.
I didn't have a week. Didn't exist. Not me. Didn't kill 3 people. Can't prove it. What?
Well, I went back to work.
Yeah.
What do you do at your job, Josh?
For those of you who don't know,
Manage.
Josh is at your local drive-in. What you don't know,
Hey.
Don't tell them where we
he
work.
brings out popcorn and soda for $1.50 to your car.
What is he working
I
at?
managed the person.
Was he working at? He working at drive-in in the '60s?
On roller skates.
Has he not been to the drive-in recently? It looks like it's stuck in the 60s, sir.
I painted it.
Oh, 71 now.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
All right, you guys ready for Battle News?
Have to be.
Happy. I know. I don't got much time. Thank God it's only 3 of them. All right, people on TikTok, during this segment, we read news headlines and we criticize them.
We do. In a very humorous way that other YouTubers don't.
That's right.
Because it's us.
So you ready? First headline says, murder by cobra. Man alleged to have killed wife with snake in India.
So he uses code. What? He probably just threw it in the bed.
Did you see that one thing? Did I send that to you, or did I just send it to Bob and Sonia?
Probably Bob and Sonny, you don't talk to me.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you so you can edit it in. Right? The lady's in like throwing cobras around, right?
Yeah.
And one of the cobras strikes at her, and she fucking turns around and just smacks the fuck out of it, and the cobra like takes off.
Yeah, people in India.
It's like the time I wanted you to punch a bear.
Oh god, I'd knock him the fuck out. Maybe not now.
Which one?
Yogi.
In Tennessee.
Yeah, Yogi Bear, not any other bear.
In Tennessee. like,
When I was
DJ
still
can-
strong, a brown bear, maybe.
If he didn't.
Honey, a brown bear would eat you alive.
But I weigh as
wish-
much
I
as a
wish-
brown bear. Okay. First.
I tried to wrestle a declawed small bear.
For its whole
teenage
life.
Bear. Like a teenage bear you could handle. A teenage bear would have some trouble with you.
Not now.
His attitude
before.
in your
problem.
prime.
No.
So what about the cobra? My husband's alleged plan, and they'd be like, I'm gonna get rid of my wife with a cobra.
See, I feel like he just stuck the cobra in the house
Was it me?
and then just waited to see what happened, but that's like a 50-50 shot
Because he might die.
because the cobra might get him first. You know?
What a great plan.
I didn't say he thought it through.
Divorce isn't an option.
Not in India.
Not in India.
Cobra death. It's not even an option here. We got that. What was that dude who killed his wife and tried to dump her over a boat and then just told all his friends like they wouldn't find out?
That's because people want the insurance money.
Ugh, people are gross.
All right, moving on to our next headline. Colombian company creates a bed that can double as a coffin.
Now,
Are
see,
coffins already beds? Technically, they're single, like they're
But-
twin beds
Now you can get the luxury one.
with a lead.
now, I've seen some innovative bed designs lately.
It's just because people are obsessed with vampires, so they want to sleep in
Twilight
coffins.
Did you know that now in New York, well, you can get them anywhere.
Yeah.
But in New York, you can get these beds. They're big ass like metal boxes.
Okay.
Right? And when a certain type of earthquake or something
Oh
happens,
yeah, it's protected so
it
if like, the
fucking
building collapses on
it
you,
drops
you're
you
safe.
in. And then underneath it's got like rations and stuff that you can
Yeah.
access
That's
and
not
get
a
to.
bed.
Yeah, no, it's their bed. So
Yeah.
if you're asleep and it
It's
fucking
for people that live in like
You
old
can-
New York buildings that are getting eaten
Imagine
away
you
by
waking up and
termites
go,
rats.
this is not where I fell asleep.
Sorry if you live in New York, but
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
not
gonna
sorry.
have New
You're
York.
gonna
They don't have
get-
earthquakes in New York.
you get well,
They're
but
not on the fault line.
Oh.
Neither are we.
No, no,
So
no.
I was using an
California and all
example,
that. Oh.
but
I was,
anywhere
I
with
was joking
skyscrapers.
about their
And,
buildings being so tall.
Yeah.
And they're being so gross. and all the termites and rats and just
Those aren't
shady,
rats.
shady-
Those are just adult cats or something.
Those are-
right, rabid adult feral cats that are just out there eating your buildings, and
Marimoos.
then stuff just comes crumbling down.
Like How I Met Your
assume.
Mother was the cockroach rat.
I mean, it's
Talk
okay
about-
because then because if you live in New York and your building collapses and you have one of those coffin beds and you're safe, then you can just move down here and terrorize us in Florida.
That's true.
All right, but think about how
We don't have rent
innovative
control.
that is, though.
I like the idea for earthquakes and for people that live in crappy buildings.
Yeah.
Shouldn't like a noise go off too to wake you before it drops your ass? Like,
No, it just drops you straight in.
so once it
Like you're just
It-
consumed in
so-
bed.
wait,
a couple
what,
of them-
what if you got too rough in bed and it shook it? Like during in the middle of it, does it?
And then you're locked.
Dropped in.
like
Well, it doesn't. You can open it from the inside.
While you're dropped in, you get dropped in.
Can you imagine
Like,
getting locked up and rough sex and then?
But they've got a few different versions of it. You
Well,
know?
they're gonna need a big ass one for people that are like shack size.
Imagine DJ's walking in. I'm here for the bed. Except, sir, we're not.
I'm here to try out your bed.
The moment you got on the bed, it shook and fucking dropped you.
Drop me right in. Yeah.
Oh, right. Next headline: Human urine could help make concrete on the moon.
Where are you getting your?
There was no news this week. Okay, I had to go deep into the internet. There was not even a Florida man. There was no Florida man.
Oh, did you see
said
the
I had
people
to-
in the Ozark over the weekend floating in that cesspool that is Missouri? Because they were like, fuck quarantine, we're gonna go swimming because let's get drunk on
It's
Memorial Day.
Missouri.
Like, yeah.
I thought it was already open.
Me too. Like, shout out to Missouri, sorry.
Hey, Missouri fans out there. I really
mean,
like the life in Missouri.
I wouldn't have gone to that pool of people without COVID, just because of fear of STDs.
What about the urine on the moon?
Congrats.
What?
First of all, who the hell found that out? Like,
I
oh,
don't even know how they test. How can we
Okay.
make concrete? You try piss?
you gotta pee?
No, we didn't. We didn't try piss yet.
We didn't try and pee.
It's
Not
probably
yet.
it's probably because there's no water content on the moon.
Oh, you mean like to mix the concrete?
Well, I doubt
How did you
you're
come
gonna
to that
harden.
conclusion to not bring yourself.
Because they first, I think they tried spit, but now
Well,
that
it's
people have
like-
saliva, so like, well, everyone has to pee.
It's like listen, right?
So-
It's just like we do. We have a problem. We start
Oh, we
trying.
have problems.
We start. Oh, well, yes. We do have
Problem?
We have a problem, right? We try to solve said problem.
With urine.
Oh, man,
Well,
I forgot.
I probably didn't start as urine. They were probably like, well, we could bring like all this water with us.
You know,
and they're like,
acetone in urine? Oh, really?
and then they're like,
We need your astronauts to drink this certain type of liquid to make the piss.
the big problem is those are going to be some smelly houses,
Just stained.
right? Just
The odor has
fucking,
nowhere to go in space.
why are all the houses on the moon yellow? Like,
Right?
why would we?
We're gonna find out in 5
Again,
years.
still-
Elon Musk is gonna tell us. in
I
5
think
years.
he's the one that told it. He's like, I
Yeah.
pissed on the moon, made concrete.
Yeah. Did you see his Cybertruck? He's trying to come up with the best Tesla truck, and they're gonna make it 5% smaller.
We talked about the Tesla truck originally. And it's just gross
Yeah, he
looking.
threw a rock out the window.
Bulletproof.
And don't get me wrong, like I kind of like
Bulletproof.
There's this. Yes, he threw the fucking
It's bulletproof.
the anvil at the window and it stuck. He's like, well, it didn't go through.
Legit.
He didn't know that the model truck didn't actually have the bulletproof glass in it yet.
That got this guy. So everyone's like, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
Oh my God! I'd have ran up on stage and tried to stop that man so fast. Sir, don't fucking throw shit.
I made that window.
I know you named your kid a computer program. Please.
But that's like the what is it? The Tesla 10, right? The SUV. I love the thought of this, right? It's got a thing called celebration mode,
And they all have them.
and it just
Yes, all the Teslas have them.
fucking. Oh my God!
You just go crazy.
I would all
during,
the time.
Christmas, it'll like do an update with the fire at the thing, and you say, "Hey, Tesla, whatever, have a girl in the car or something," and the fire comes on, the heat comes on, music starts playing.
Bro, it outran a
I know.
Lamborghini.
That's all we had for viral news this week.
Yep.
Sorry, there's nothing on there. If you guys noticed, DJ did not move. We just had to switch rooms
Yeah, the move has not happened
this episode.
this episode.
I know you see a window behind us now.
Yes, this is a brand new window.
It's brand new scenery.
This is
No
this is-
tablecloth.
This is the only wall we could use because the rest of the walls in Sarah's room are just god awful. So, because Sarah lived here,
Because Sarah doesn't live here anymore.
right? So I can talk all the shit I want now.
What things are done in this room?
Ew.
Yeah, that's why we're not touching the wall.
Barely touching the floor.
Well, you're interning. Okay, next. All right, what are we trying today, DJ?
Okay, so
It was on TikTok, but not on the camera.
don't mind the awful packaging because it's some Tupperware, but we have homemade Salisbury steak, peas, and mashed potatoes.
Ooh. All right, take the first bite, Adam. See how his wife did.
He threw the peas in there because we don't diet on this show.
Right, because they're fat.
What's
Josh started by.
Well, peas are, it's all starch. Peas are starch, mashed potatoes are starch.
I don't give a fuck. I'm fat. Oh, of course. Peas are good. I like peas. You know what's really good but underrated? Pea soup.
Split pea?
Yeah, you gotta make it right. My mom makes it sometimes, but then other times she's like,
This
no.
homemade peas, delicious. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fire.
She made the peas in a lab.
She made the Salisbury steak from scratch.
Josh is hungry, so he's still eating.
It's a pain in the ass to do. You form like little patties and they fall apart like an asshole.
It's pretty good.
She makes them thick. She's always like, I think I make them too thick. I'm like, I have no
I
argument.
have yet to try anything that she made that was disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's like she's always getting a thumbs up. Did someone say hi? Does it say join? It says join.
Hi. Hi to nobody.
So, what do you think of the cooking, Adam?
They're just joining. Leaving.
Enthusiastic thumbs up.
DJ, how do you feel about your wife's cooking?
Yeah, sir.
I married her.
Oh.
That's why I married her.
That's why you
Ooh.
married her?
Her cooking and her doing my paperwork because I hate doing paperwork. I don't like being handed.
That's how you did the pros and cons?
Will she fill out my
Basically.
forms? Can she make a bomb-ass chili?
Right. I make the chilies.
DJ's like, wait, I don't make decisions? I'm down. And Kim, you did a great job.
Right?
Thumbs up.
Insults to mine and Josh's dying aside.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Do. Boop.
Alright, they're gone. Yes! Hey guys, and welcome to Vlog Entertainment, and today we're gonna take over this channel. Hell yeah.
Brent! Oh yes.
Let's get to it. Oh, first try.
If you're trying to get me drunk, these bottles have to be at least 100 times these size.
I feel like I need to go down.
Yeah, you do.
Am I being recorded?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, you got any time for me?
I got all the time for you.
You gonna be honest? Can't be my wife. I'm the next Tiger Woods.
Are we in frame?
Almost got hit by the car.
Fuck that car.
Wow.
Yeah, it is spicy.
Oh, spider today. I'm thankful for Brent.
So we should record the movie, right?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anything else to add, Brent?
Stay classy, you too.
Liz?
Stay classy, you two.
So what are we talking about today, Josh?
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
I'll just do
What's
this.
up, everyone?
I'm not important anymore.
Oh, our ratings just went down. Our ratings went down.
Did they go down?
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about...
People left.
I have no idea. They're always leaving.
We're
it's
good
my life.
people here.
Don't leave us alone.
They go.
I like how on my camera we're on camera, but on your phone we can't see us. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't.
So what we're going to talk about today is just whatever.
Just whatever today.
Just whatever.
The biggest problem is we got into a conversation about the old days.
Oh yeah, before we
Right.
started today.
And I wanted to talk about passive aggressiveness, but it kind of fits because that was like the problem with us when we were kids. We did
We're little dicks.
little things to cause a big problem later.
Yeah, like sleep with someone's ex-girlfriend.
Josh used to call them ticking time bombs. He'd just
Oh,
leave
the
in the
little
back of people's heads.
Oh, Bob, what did Bob had a version of that too, didn't he?
It was the same thing. It was just like...
was that like a thing you guys came up with? Like a little...
No, we saw it from Dane Cook. He said the girls would leave time bombs in their head. Yeah.
So you
Right,
guys took it
we-
a step further and just tried to...
We did it because you tell a girl you look nice today. And she's like, today? I was like, well, you could have did better yesterday.
And who
Interesting.
knows how well you'll look tomorrow?
I look great every damn day. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You know, but that.
But yeah, when we were younger,
I brought sexy back twice.
me and DJ honed our manipulation skills. We used to con DJ's dad into getting us Taco Bell by subliminal messaging.
Start talking about
I used to do it
Taco
to
salads.
Lep used to make us pay for gas money, so I would start talking about McDonald's, so he would offer to take us to McDonald's so I had to pay gas money.
Yeah, but the thing was is we were preying on the weak and
We
feeble-minded.
were practicing.
You know.
There's a difference.
Right.
I had Marnie, like, I would say a word and she'd make me Raymond clean the house.
It was bad. You know. What about you, Adam?
I'm a good guy.
I don't do messed up stuff like
What are
manipulate
you talking
people.
about? You used to give us pointers on how to manipulate. You said it was part of your writing scheme.
I could only do it to Bob when he was drinking, and it was always about Burger King.
It's cheaper too.
I'll never
But
forget.
that's because he really wanted Burger King.
He always wanted Burger King.
When he was high and we were riding around, it was McDonald's. Double quarter pounder and the chicken club. Getting paid.
I wanted to be a screenplay writer. Josh wants to be a director. DJ wants to be an actor. So
Driver. DJ wants to be a
I just want to
driver.
be a stunt driver.
Or just drive. Rich people around,
Race.
they make good money.
I want to do anything
Why
driver.
don't you do Uber Eats now?
Uber Eats.
Because he'd rather drive his friends around. And then he can extort them for money.
Yeah, but all he has to do is deliver
And I
pizza.
can't
Like
do,
the other
I can't
day,
do that
I guess
anymore either.
we were talking
drive that
about
long.
rent the other day, and apparently DJ was trying to overcharge me to make a profit.
What?
So his wife like lowballed me, and he's like, "What the hell, Kim? I'm trying to make some money."
Had an extra $25 every month, and she comes in and fucking
Low
shirts
balls.
25 under.
If he's not stealing change, he's extorting me.
I took her out of the room. I'm like, sidebar. I'm like, what the hell are you
DJ
doing?
was literally going to Josh's room and take his change from his counter. He would take the dimes, the pennies, and the nickels.
Not the quarters,
I don't do that. No, not the quarters.
because then I would notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, only quarters are expensive. Right? So I leave the quarters for you. You know,
I guess we all could use some change.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, when we were younger, we all used to live together.
Yeah,
That was fun.
it was fun.
When you want to watch DJ go to the fridge and grab a whole gallon of fruit punch and just walk to his room.
Yeah, dude. It was like watching it. It was
Yeah.
like living with a bear, like a real life bear. Like the guy.
If you go to his cave, it's all comfy and cold in there. Like, he was hibernating.
It smells like masturbation and
Oh,
cigarettes.
Sad masturbation.
Why is that sad?
Well, when the girl was left, I could smell shame in there.
From him or her?
Did I
From
tell you what I
me.
used to do to girls?
Those
DJ
from me.
used to date small little things. So when they would come over, I'd mess with them and be like, so when he's on top and his arms give, do your light flash before your eyes?
This is the asshole thing. I remember I hurt my knee, right? And I was laid up, bro. I just had knee surgery.
I remember this.
And this
story.
motherfucking guy, bro, he would take, I need a lighter, and he'd take and...
I did that to Brett when he was on house arrest.
Just out of reach.
Yeah, can you hear me that?
Like,
When Brett was on house arrest, he asked for a cigarette, and I put it on this fence
What's
post.
amazing?
And he couldn't go get it.
What's amazing is being completely not lazy. So like I can just, I'll walk out to the car and get something. Like
Well, no, he was on the bed in a cast, or he
yeah,
was in a machine.
I was strapped into a machine. I couldn't
He's
move.
like, bro, can you give me that lighter?
It was physically bending my leg and doing this at a certain pace to make sure that it wasn't...
Yeah.
Because I had tendon surgery. I ripped 6 tendons in my left knee.
Yeah, and then his sister punched his knee, and his
Yeah,
whole arm went through a
so-
fucking cabinet.
I was sitting there. They had one of those ice things where it was running the
Yeah.
cold water through my leg. It was fucking... it was too much.
Oh, the old days.
It
yeah,
was bad.
it's actually not that far away. It's like 5-6 years ago.
It was over 14.
Yeah, it was over...
Oh, 14.
I've been at my job for 13 years. I was
Back the second time,
I'm
right?
talking about the first time.
Oh.
No, the first time with DJ in the trailer was before I worked at the swap shop.
Like, I
So
know...
that's over 14 years. I was been there 13 years, so.
I know I've been around my wife over 6, going on 7.
I've been with mine 10.
Yeah, as you get older, time just runs
10
into
years
me.
September.
Like the other day, that was another day. That was 6 months ago. Was it?
You know I've known all of you longer than you've known each other.
I know Brent and Lewis the longest.
Right. But I'm saying, like, I've known you longer than Adam's known you.
Yeah,
And
and
vice
I've known
versa.
you longer than I've known you.
You've known Bob longer than I've known Bob.
I've known Bob
That's
almost
the
as
only.
long as
That's
his mother.
I've known
She has 12 hours on me.
Right, I've known your wife since before you long knew your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else I knew pretty much. It's been a long fucking time.
Yeah. I knew Brent since freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
His freshman year, not mine.
So we can call this episode Memory Lane.
Reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
Censored version, because we did all the non-censored version in the car.
Yeah, it was really
This is really censored.
Things we
did before.
Apparently some of us ran through girls like a Netflix marathon. Just next.
That was my toes.
Toes are fine. I'm wearing sandals.
So earlier though, you were talking about them trying to do NFL with like the shit they use on TVs, where it's like,
what'd you say, fake audience?
The fake
crowd,
audience?
Yeah, they're gonna pump in fake crowd noise. Soccer games over the weekend were already experimenting with it. You can go in and look at clips where there's nobody in the stands, but you hear them doing their soccer chants, like in the background. It's okay for TV, but can you imagine being one of the like soccer players looking up and hearing like crowd noise?
I don't think they heard it.
Well, the problem is they don't get hype.
No,
That's
right?
my thing.
Like you, a lot of
I'm not
the
a
soccer
professional
players,
player.
and
You
sliding
can look
on
at me and tell I'm not a professional player in any sport, but yeah, very squishy, soft,
squishy.
but I can already tell that like I'm gonna need a little bit of hype, like especially if it's like a regular season game in the NBA or football, and it's just you're not gonna get hyped for it if you already know you're gonna beat that team. And
it's
then
like when you do the promo in wrestling and you're supposed to go to the crowd for.
But think about this though: if that team doesn't get hyped because the crowd isn't pumping them in, the underdog might have a better chance to win because they already expect to lose to the better team.
Like, what do you guys think?
Could make better.
Maybe they should just start. And well, there's like the other thing too. Like, have you ever noticed the superstars are so dramatic?
Oh, for sure,
right?
they have to be.
Like when somebody like touches their foot and they're like, "Oh my God, my knee," and fall to the ground.
Oh, you mean current superstars?
In soccer.
Yeah.
Because that didn't happen in the 90s.
Hold on. Let's not get into the 90s. I will destroy you on trying to say that they are tougher
And
or
then you got like
better.
the basketball players who like, "Oh my God, he checked me in the ribs. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dying."
Yeah, because in the 90s, you didn't have to be athletic or talented in any way.
here we
You
go.
just needed to be a big physical goon who would just go out there and punch
A
someone.
big physical
Oh,
dude.
I'm
All
sorry.
the sports were run by the mafia.
I'm sorry.
Especially hockey.
Yeah, there was
Just a
literally a
big-
movie that Rob Zombie tried to make about goons that were hired that were just tough dudes that won an actual hockey championship, a Stanley Cup,
Yep.
because they hired a bunch of goons.
Goons, yeah.
That really happened. So, yeah, sorry if the 90s NBA that was popular amongst 8 people didn't blow up because of Michael Jordan dominating slow old players that were 7 feet tall.
Right,
Like, get out of
You
here.
leave Larry Bird alone.
Get out of here. Oh, look at Michael Jordan going up against John Stockton. You know, John Stockton, his skin color,
You're
that
echoing.
white guy.
You're echoing.
He's going to take down Michael Jordan. You know, the dude who can barely jump 20 inches off the ground. He's going to stop Michael Jordan with a 45-inch vertical leap.
This is not 5 minutes of Adam.
No,
All right?
but just talk more about 90s being tougher.
You went from football to basketball.
Okay, in the 90s, everybody was on steroids, stabbing each other in the piles.
You leave Mark
Players-
McGuire alone.
Players actually died on NFL fields because other dudes were so roided up that they would get impacted and get hit in the helmet, which wasn't illegal, and die on the field. So I'm sorry that's not a thing anymore. You know, that tough-ass NFL where players would die at the age of 38. Totally,
So
I miss all that.
This is a preview of Adam's rants.
Yeah,
Or
get me
5 minutes of
started
Adam's.
on sports some
He's
more.
gonna
Josh.
have a segment on the show.
This is
soon.
called We Didn't Have a Topic to Discuss, so we're gonna rile up Adam.
We're just gonna piss off Adam.
Brent said the key to pleasing a woman is just to feed him.
Feed him.
Anytime they get angry, throw a chicken nugget at him or something like that.
I don't think he knows all women. I just throw chicken nuggets
Next
at her.
time you fight with your wife, just stop her and go, "Are you hungry?" Most likely she's hungry. Feed her, then you guys can continue the fight. I'm guaranteed after she's done eating.
That doesn't always go that way.
This guy. You just give her some food.
I've seen you piss off your wife the other day, and you did it on purpose. You kept yelling at her, and you kept poking at her.
You know, the worst part is I wasn't even pissed off at her. We were just yelling at each other to make you uncomfortable.
It was really uncomfortable.
We weren't even fighting.
Compared to the other things that you were trying to do in front of me. Very uncomfortable.
It's mixed signals, right? Like, it's so crazy. It's a roller coaster. You have no idea. It's like when we go out to supermarkets, we'll be yelling at each other, and then I'm grabbing her ass as I'm yelling at her.
She's like, knock it off.
Like, it's just, it's complete. I love it. It's okay.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You set the bar for our show so low.
I want to be on Oprah. I want her to make a comeback just for us.
Just for us. Oprah's comeback show is our talk show being on there.
The problem is we're not going to get invited anywhere because Adam talks too much shit.
And he hates no one, really.
He just
Trying to do interviews.
I have no grudges with no one.
Like we're interviewing Josh and DJ.
We have this
Can you
clip-
leave Adam somewhere unless he can censor himself? Listen here, reporter. You think you know what the fuck you're talking about, but you don't. You don't come at me and ask me about Tom Brady like you do. Adam just goes on the rant.
Hey, come at me, you better come correct. That's all I'm saying. Like, I have receipts for days.
Are these some of your tweets from your Twitter?
All I do is live in my brain. So if you want to come at me with information that you're good at. Be able to speak, be able to use words, be able to be articulate enough to where if you get into a battle with me, you don't stumble. I mean, whatever.
don't stutter.
Don't use commas where they don't belong.
No, that's cool. In conversation, I don't need to know where you're putting your commas at.
Air quotations.
Look, it's double P.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be saying 2012.
It's double P sign, right?
Yeah.
It's also, right, bunny ears, and it's also quotes, air quotes. So doing this is three things simultaneously.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America, and not coming up with different things like there. 222.
What's that? Oh.
Now we've gone way off topic.
We had a topic?
We had a topic today. I think we should talk about how beautiful I am.
And DJ's movie. So hopefully next
We're
week
gonna vlog it. Me and
we
Josh,
get to see
me and
DJ
Josh-
stress the fuck
Yeah,
out.
me and Josh are gonna vlog a podcast.
We're just gonna sit in this chair and watch you guys do it.
Well, no, I'm talking about after we leave and your wife's like, can you move that again? Can you do that? Can you do
What are you
this?
talking about? I'm gonna call you and Adam.
Right?
So we're gonna be on the talk show. DJ's gonna be stressed out of his fucking mind.
That's gonna be.
He'll be like, Bills. Oh, you just moved it. Don't care, Bills.
We're gonna do we'll do a moving podcast. We'll go live on TikTok.
Whoa. We're gonna do a movie vlog for Vlog Art.
Yeah, me and Josh are gonna dance.
Lord.
We're gonna have a pants off dance off
Whoa.
Without the dance.
without the pants.
We've got to get things. We've got to get things done. And if you guys get arrested for indecent exposure,
Every episode of Cowboy Bebop's on Hulu.
Hero Academia has 2 movies on Hulu and Amazon.
Cowboy Bebop.
How I Met Your Mother's on Hulu.
Don't watch that show. It's bad.
What?
don't watch that.
There's this other show that people watch that has something to do with like a time machine or something.
Doctor Who?
And it's got like a weird like phone booth.
Whoa, hey.
There's like a weird. There's like the.
Oh, it's so weird. It's
the
been
Bill
on
and
for...
Ted Accidental
The main
Adventure.
character changes a lot. It's really bad.
Wow. Hi.
It's really,
Wow.
Really bad.
Really?
It's. I think it's on like a
50 years.
British show. Yeah.
50.
The Simpsons is still going too. Keep
Yeah,
telling
that's
me-
only 30.
Keep telling me
That's
more.
only
about-
30.
Yeah, keep telling me more about
I don't
crappy
remember.
shows
I don't
that run
remember The
forever.
Simpsons.
How long did Married with
radio
Children
to
run?
TV. Huh? Oh, where's American Dad? Oh, Adult Swim.
Oh, TBS actually. Thank
And
you
Adult
very much.
Swim. Thank you very much.
That's reruns.
Still.
The new episodes.
Oh, what happened to Futurama?
Didn't like that
What
show.
about Beavis and Butthead?
South Park's still awesome. Beavis and Butthead is iconic, sir. You take that back.
Is it still on?
This is the fight. We are fighting now.
The Echo, man. Cut. Take 2. Same fight. This is a fight, but lower. Action.
This is a fight. We are fighting now.
You gotta put
It reminds me of Key and Peele when he's like, and I told her,
That's my favorite episode.
you said that? Yeah, I said that.
My favorite episode is that when he, the substitute teacher.
Aaron.
Aaron.
You know, this should be called fucking DJ's disturbing upset faces, because just dealing
Hey,
with you
someone
two
follow me, I think. Thank you.
Thanks for the follow.
Okay, guys. DJ now is going to tell you how a Pokemon evolves with a Thunderstone.
I forgot. Can't get into heaven.
Did you do a Raichu?
No, I didn't forget it was a joking asshole.
He's going to tell us a story about Aang. and how M. Night Shyamalan ruined the movie,
Which movie?
The Last Airbender.
Oh my god.
Because he couldn't call it Avatar thanks to James Cameron.
No, it's Aang.
Aang?
Aang.
Ang?
No,
You just want the flying. You remind me of the Flying Buffalo.
it's not.
Yeah.
Shyamalan's got to ruin.
I know what to talk
I've
about.
never seen
DJ, we will talk about Dragon Ball Evolution.
DJ showed up to the drive-in first.
That was the worst movie ever.
He was the only one there. It was 2 hours before the drive-in opened. It was very uncomfortable.
For what?
He was so ready to go, and then he watched the worst movie he's ever seen.
What movie?
Wasn't it the last? Did you watch it at the drive-in? You showed up early, ready to go. I was working there.
Oh, The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Was it?
That's 2 hours of your life you're not getting back.
I don't know. It was probably the last time I ever went to a movie theater because it was just horse shit.
Oh, back in the day, me and DJ used to watch pirates and movies online. Like we watched Wolverine Origins, the green screen version when it came out.
Oh my god.
That's fun.
And
I saw
then-
Knocked Up. I saw Knocked Up with the dude got up and walked out on the screen. He gets in front of the kid.
That
Yeah.
week that
Shout out to LimeWire for getting all those awesome movies.
LimeWire ended in 19.
When I move, is I like to set up all the furniture out, like in where they go, right?
You playing Sims?
And then I go outside and I look in through the windows, right, to see if I can see everything. You know?
Are you,
So,
trying are you trying to get a street view the best way you can?
Yeah.
Are you trying to
I
see
just-
where you can do
I'm just
something
like-
without being
'Cause you're
seen?
7 feet tall, so you
I'm
just
just
stand.
Well, I like spying on my wife. I think it's fun.
Oh, okay, we're getting into too much now. That was our talk show today, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks
Don't
for
forget to
watching.
like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media.
Make sure you get
That's not it. We're not done.
Oh.
We didn't do no Florida driving tip, how to stalk your wife tip.
Yeah. I like to do voyeur stuff when people are not around.
When my wife's cooking, I just touch her randomly.
Can you imagine the first day you show up, right?
I don't even know if I want to move in now.
The first
From what I saw the
first
other
he
day.
shows up, he's gonna show up for dinner. It's gonna be the first night he stays there. He's gonna show up at dinner. He's gonna have a bottle of wine. He's gonna
Why do I
come
have wine?
because that's what white people do in Hollywood. They show up with wine when they move in, or somebody moves into a place. So then you show.
Oh,
so
you
you
don't
show.
go to-
Let me write the movie, please.
You don't
All
go to another person's
This is what I
castle?
get paid for.
Who's paying you?
Nobody. You pull into the driveway, you get out with your wine, you walk
Not a
up, you
damn
knock on the
person.
door, you see DJ walks out, he's got a camera. He's like, I figured we'd vlog your first move in. You'd be like, oh, that's cool.
That's
He's-
awkward.
And then you'd be like, hold on, where can I put this wine? He's like, oh, go sit down on the counter real quick. I gotta go back in this room. So he goes back in the room, and you're like,
I
I
don't
gotta
want-
pee.
I don't know
So
where
then
this
you
is
go
going.
you go in there and you check out your bathroom because you're like, oh, I'm moving in. So you go and you scope the bathroom to see how it is. And you're sitting there and you're staring in the mirror and you're like, all right, Josh, you got this. You got this,
I have to
Josh.
pump myself up to move in with DJ?
You're number one. No, it's just your daily thing to yourself.
Oh, okay.
And then
This is what you should be doing to make your life go better.
you got
In
this.
there, okay.
And then you walk out and then
Okay.
you see DJ's. He's like kind of like got the camera cracked in the doorway a little bit.
Wow, he
And you're
has a
like,
really
"What's-"
bad.
You're like, what's going on right now? And you just walk over, you tap him on the shoulder, and he's like, shh, I'm filming something. And you look over and you see Kim just reading a book on bed.
My wife in a natural habitat.
And then he just
Not
shuts
the
the
kids,
door.
or-
He's like, you don't need to know about what we're doing. That's gay.
Oh no, honey, there's an intruder.
He has you down on the ground tied up. I got him. So my reward is gonna be, and then he plays slow jazz. He just plays slow jazz as you sit there tied up.
I'm not part of this. Honey, what should we do with it? I don't want to play this game.
Well, now. I was actually put some thought into this week's Florida driving tip.
We're doing Florida driving.
Yeah, we should probably move on.
Crying.
You cry a lot anyway.
And that's the topic we have for today. Josh would do something and make it a story.
That wasn't a topic. Just more rambling bullshit.
Pillow talk.
Pillow talk. I really wanted to talk about like actual pillows.
Like the feather pillows.
First off, feathers suck. 'Cause
I like. Oh, whoa.
They come through the
Not if
fucking
you
Wait,
get
wait.
pillow
Is
case.
it pillow or pillow?
Pill? Like
Pillow?
Pill.
Because
like
people
a
say
pill.
pillow.
People say
Who
pill.
the
I
fuck
say
says pillow?
People.
Say it.
Right? Pillow or pillow?
Right, pillow.
Pillow. I say both actually.
Yeah.
I say pillow and pillow.
But what's
Yeah,
up
but-
with the feather one?
You're not like pillow.
Pillow.
I might emphasize it if I'm like doing a rant.
You want to have a
Pillow.
pillow
But if you would
fight?
ask me, I'd be like pillow or pillow. Yeah.
But
I'd say
the
it like
way
that.
you say it, it sounds close enough together where you can't
Oh,
really
okay.
tell.
So, yeah, like if somebody says tomato, but they emphasize
Right.
tomato.
That
Tomato.
was tomato.
Tomato.
Potato pajamas.
Potato pajamas.
So why are you like feather pillows?
Because so when you wash them,
Yeah.
the feathers start coming through the fucking
Right, yeah.
So we
thing
want
and
a
they
full
poke you in
body
the
pillow
eye.
that has like the memory foam.
Oh, I'm
inside?
getting some pillows.
What was that for restoration hardware?
Go to Walmart and Target. Target has
Cloud
they have
pillows?
them labeled and they have the example out of the bag so you can feel it and put your head to it.
You can feel.
So after the
Can you imagine
corona,
how many dirty motherfuckers
well,
put
they've
there?
replaced those pillows now, or they're
Not
not.
want to buy the floor model.
They're not. You remember that? Back in the day, you'd buy the floor model.
DJ bought his TV was the floor model.
Hell yeah.
Remember my computer was the floor model?
Yeah, dude, I buy a floor model electronic every day of the week. I'm poor.
So I've really been thinking about this week's
Memory
driving
phones are
tip.
really good.
Okay. Moving on to Florida driving tip.
This week's driving tip, I've been thinking about it.
All right.
Florida driving tip of the week, right? So I was driving along, and this guy, we were making a turn. The guy in the van started to turn, but he turned too close to us. Started to like turn. He was turning too much.
He's turning into you.
Right. He saw it, and instead of just not turning too much, he tensed up
Oh God.
and braced for impact.
What'd you do?
I moved.
Okay, so what's the tip? Move.
I got out of the way. No.
What's the tip?
The tip is, right?
We want to hear about
don't-
just the tip.
Don't tense up before the accident.
Pay attention.
Pay attention and don't get in the accident.
He was committed. He was
Okay.
like, fuck it.
Bro, he was turning to, and he just, he fucking tensed up all the way.
Maybe he saw how big you were, and that's why he tensed up.
I just moved over. I'm just like, no, okay.
You didn't tense and go, I guess we're doing this.
No. I moved over a few inches so he didn't hit the car.
So the driving tip is don't tense up. Don't panic. At the
Right.
Don't panic.
The driving tip is
That'll work, right?
keep
Get
your
your
head
top
on
on.
a swivel. Okay, you are not driving. You're not worried about you. You're worried about everybody else.
Especially in Palm Beach County, Florida.
Right.
So that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Follow us on all of our social medias.
Make sure you hit the notification button so you get us every Friday morning at 9 a.m.
And most likely by the time we record again next week, we'll be in DJ's new house. And eventually within a month, we'll be on Twitch and live on YouTube.
Yeah, as long as Josh gets off his ass and does something.
Strike the pose.
Maybe 2 months.
Maybe 6.
Probably like
maybe
7
a
or
year.
8.
Maybe 4.
It'll never actually happen.
So once we create the Twitch channel, we're going to invite everyone over and we're going to try to do more talk shows during the week after DJ gets situated. So, when
Sign
DJ's
off.
not paying any attention, y'all have a good one.